Hey guys, welcome to Flight Test. First and foremost, today's a crazy day. They just dropped off this giant Cessna 310. This is a real airplane, so I can't wait to look at it and hopefully get to flying it sometime soon. Guess we're not flying anytime soon.
Oh my gosh, guys, this is incredible! All right, friends, today is a special day here. We are on our way down to Dayton, Ohio. We have Dave next to me, we have Mike in the back seat, and we also have the laser master himself, Jason McQuiston. We are going to Dayton because we have been given a huge Cessna 310, and this is going to become our gate guardian for Edgewater Airpark. What we got right now is behind us, we have some of the Edgewater flight crew. Who are they, Dave?
We've got, who is back there? Keith, Kevin, and Jason Miller.
Yeah, 2 trailers, a whole bunch of sawzalls. Hopefully a torch is not needed. We are going to be taking this thing apart. We're going to bring it back to Edgewater, and then we are going to reassemble it, paint it, and bring it back to life. Not as something that's going to fly, but as an awesome gate guardian. We got a lot of work to do.
Yeah, let's get to it. All right, so we're getting our first look at the new plane. It's just kind of peeking out from behind the hangar there. Let's see what we got. Yeah.
What do you think, Dave?
I think it's very big. We've got a lot of work to do. Let's see what we got.
All right, so we just arrived at the airport here, and here she is. Cessna 310, no motors in it, but we have everything we need to be able to put it back together to make it look like a functional aircraft on display. What we're doing right now is we're doing a quick inventory. We're gonna go ahead and go through it. We're gonna have a quick lunch, make a strategy. What we gotta do is have this completely disassembled. We only have about 3 to 4 hours. Let's see what happens. Basically, the plane's not flyable, but it is an aircraft carrier. What do you think, David?
This is great. I can't wait to get this back to Edgewater and get it put together and sitting out there. It's going to be beautiful.
We got a small army.
Yeah. It's already coming apart a lot quicker than I thought it would. I mean, it's amazing how these airplanes are just held together with a couple nuts and bolts.
Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing to it. Just holding on just this tip tank is 3 1/4-inch bolts. Can you believe that?
That's crazy.
I mean, that's nothing. Needless to say, I think this would fail annual.
So Mike, what's gonna happen here in a minute?
Make me go in here.
Show us.
In here?
No, just... So we're gonna put Mike in the baggage compartment, and he has to crawl all the way back in there. What do you think?
Meanies.
You open up the door and a leg pops out. That's not a good sign. That's huge.
Ta-da!
One down, a lot more to go. Almost. Holy cow, dude. I don't know how you got back there.
It's hot. It's like a mini oven.
Alright, well, holler if you need anything, okay?
Half inch is too big, I think.
Dave, you watch a lot of Rebuild Rescue, and I like it.
Yeah, apparently in Jimmy's World too, because
We love those guys.
yeah, Jimmy's World, he actually has a 310 that he's rebuilding. They call it Save the 310. But actually, from watching his videos, I've learned a lot about how to take this thing apart and put it back together, so it's helping out.
That's awesome. That's awesome. All right, so
Yeah.
smack her up.
I have something a little bigger.
There she goes.
Just get a bigger hammer.
We should tell. Is it Jimmy's World?
Yeah, Jimmy's World.
So we need to call Jimmy, don't we?
Yeah. We've got a whole lot of extra parts here. This thing's never going to fly again, so maybe we should reach out and see if he needs anything.
Bring it back to life.
Awesome.
You're out. How was it?
Hot.
Hot?
Hot.
Did you get all the bolts? Are we ready to?
I'm pretty sure we got all the bolts. All the ones that I could see I took out, even if they didn't look like they had to come out. So.
Awesome. Great work. doing, Dave?
I am unfortunately going to have to cut into the fuselage to get to a bolt. The head's just rusted off. There's nothing left of it, and there's no other way to get into it. So it's on the bottom. We'll patch it up when we get back. We'll be all right. All right, so I think we just have to lift straight kind of this way. So slide straight out. Ready?
Oh, look at that.
That's not bad.
Dave, do you remember
porch cover.
we were debating, we were like, oh, I'm sure the elevator's not much bigger than 8 feet.
What is it?
A half.
18?
Yeah. Oh my golly.
Yeah, probably 16.
Well now,
It should just be those 4 bolts, and that should come off.
nice. You guys want to get some lunch?
Yeah, let's do it.
Hi, Dave.
Hi. Just lounging in the sun. There we go. Okay, ready?
All right, got on the plate there. One more wire on the bottom.
Here we go, go.
Go back behind the yellow bit for the flutter.
Got it?
All right, that can be the wing to our next plane, Josh.
I like it.
I like that idea.
All right, when we hit 3 million subscribers, we'll make that fly. All right, Dave, so what's going on?
All right, so next we're going to try to get the trailer slid underneath of it and hopefully just set the fuselage right down on the trailer. All right. If everything works out well, that's going to be the easiest way.
And then the wings.
Yeah, and then pull the wings off.
What time is it?
7:30.
7:30. We got here at what, 10:30?
Yeah, and we still have, what, a 3.5 hour drive home? That's if we don't have to go too slow because of all this stuff.
Because of all this. I like
Yeah,
it.
it's sturdy.
I'm happy we took two trailers.
Me too. I mean, we could have all gotten it on there, but it would have been at risk of damaging more stuff. So.
Yeah, no doubt. I do like this. I mean, that's over a 16-foot tail.
Yeah, it's huge.
Wow. All right, that's almost done. All right, so we are all packed up, but there is one person we definitely got to thank here that made all this possible. It is this guy right there. That's Don. Don Yeagley, right?
Yes.
Awesome. So Don, what do you do?
I work for a aviation salvage business, actually.
That's awesome. And before putting this in the pop cans, basically, he called us up, and he knew we were looking for a gate guardian, something to put next to Pilot Institute hangar, and he's like, hey, do you want a 310? We're like, yeah, we want a 310. So,
There you go.
This guy made it possible. And we have a fuselage on this one. We have the wings, the tail, the rudder, lots of parts on this one. Do you think it'll ride okay?
If not,
If not, you'll never see this episode. All right. Guys, we are all packed up. It is time to hit the road. It has been a long day. We got a long trip home. All right, friends, the Cessna 310 is finally in its final place, but we are far from done with it. Once again, a huge shout out to the Edgewater flight crew for volunteering their time to help us bring this back home. Now, we're not done with this. We're going to be bringing a bunch of volunteers to help us sand this out, repainting it, and ultimately reassembling it. And where this is going to be placed is right here, right next to Pilot Institute hangar, to become a whole new area where both model aviation and general aviation can be celebrated. Now, if you guys are new to flight test and also new to the vision of Edgewater, Edgewater is not just a place for us to do content from. This was a place that was created and developed by the community for you guys. This is a place where friends and families can come out, they can fly their model airplanes, they can do lots of activities, and they can learn and grow through the hobby. Now, this area is our next chapter for Edgewater because we're going to be able to build out the functionality of Pilot Institute hangar where we do a lot of different programs, really big projects, and build ultimately a big courtyard here where people will be able to use it to grow in the hobby and grow in flight. So do us a big favor, make sure you smash down the subscribe bell because we are far from done this. We're going to be painting, sanding, reassembling, and ultimately redeveloping this whole area. We'll see you next time.